All right. What is good, friends? And welcome back to this stream. I hope you had a great week. So far, it's almost done. And some lucky you, it's Friday morning. And I hope you will have a great weekend. What is good, Black Hollow? Well, guys, I wanted to talk about the future update 10.4. There's a lot of good information that you need to be aware. We are talking about two officers and a few game optimization regarding the surprise attack mechanic. Hey Wave, been fighting 37 CHN and I forgot the other alliance. Good for you. I hope your Conquest is interesting. I hope it's filled with action, non-stop combat, because our Conquest is miserable. Sadly, it's not. I think it's the worst Conquest so far, not because it's legendary or epic. It's just that the matchup is horrible. Nothing happened, so might as well show you the city right now where we are. We are in we have a few patches of land here and there. We are in green territory. We have a central command here. Why is that? For some reason I think that this patch right here, it got turned invalid, or I don't remember what happened. It was neutral and some players, or S40 players, they piled up some bases, sorry, doing no idea what was their intention, but we start piling up bases and push them away, and we attempt to burn this 13 territory without success. Our Conquest has been dealing with Raven Charge and drama and miserable condition. Oh, it sounds like our Conquest wave. Yeah, I don't know, man. Those Raven charging thing, I find them ridiculous. I mean, at this point, everybody's doing it. They just want to burn out the base without army groups. They don't want to lose reserves. I mean, we live in a world of turtles. And for those who don't know what I mean by turtles, a turtle is a player. It's a slang for a player that camp or pitches base and don't do anything. They wait to be attacked and they try to score maximum of kills with base defense. Pretty much a turtle, and this city is filled with turtles. Then we have FWZ, that build right there. UKR, they have a small patch of land and another patch of land here, and most of the action, well, action, I use the term action loosely here because I should say the lack of action is happening in that neutral zone as well as this neutral zone. Nothing else is happening. There's no push from anyone. And if you look, and if I zoom out just a little, you will notice that our friends, our coalition, UKR, FWZ, WTF, and us, S21, we have total control of the blockhouse entrance, meaning that there's 3 blockhouses. UKR control this one, we control this one with the FWZ, and UKR also control that one. So needless to say, our enemies, they didn't attempt to even push us away or take the control of the blockhouse. They didn't try at all. They didn't push anything. The best I saw yesterday was a small push from NFG and S40 in that area right here, or maybe it was that area, I don't remember. I think it was that one. We had a few bases in that area, so S40, they push that way, okay, from here to there with NFG. They burn about half of this, and the rest they couldn't break through. I think there, and yeah, it was the highlight of the week, but not much happened. So this is it, and the rest is just a Raven charge bullshit, like it's happening right here. So yeah, pretty sad. The worst conquest so far. It sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm just telling you, I hope that you guys don't have the same experience as we do. We activated surprise attack just to try, so we can jump freely pretty much everywhere, which is a big word for not much, because everything is pretty much built. If the enemy attempt to open a neutral village, we will jump on it. So this time, S40 and their coalition, they won't have the same freedom of movement as we activate surprise attack as well. So this is it. I got muted, bro. Can you say justice for City Dominator? Idea why I was muted. You have to ask support, brother. They will tell you. Either you cursed at somebody or you said something inappropriate. If you didn't get mute in the chat once, you didn't play long enough. Okay? You can ask support. You can appeal your punishment if you feel that it was abuse. Or maybe somebody got offended and the only way to win the battle is to report you. So, wave, CR7 can't Raven charge properly, and I'm a 101% turtle and I'm 101% turtle as my own setup. All right. S40 lol. Yep. So S40, that's it. They didn't attempt anything. So I don't know what they're going to do. If you look at the ranking, let me show you the ranking before we dive into the topic of today. Okay, I don't want to make this video or this stream too long for nothing. It's still the weekday for me. So at my time, it's 8:37. If we can operate until 10, I'll be happy. So let's look at the Conquest ranking by fighting machine. I'm in 34th position, 34th rank, and in first place we have Azerbaijan, really good player doing base to base. I saw him. I wanted to capture some video footage because he's really good at it. I don't know who's playing for that guy. I doubt it's the owner of the account, but he's doing a fine job. He barely make mistakes, and he got super strong troops. I mean, yesterday he was battling against Vangelis, which is also a tough player. Where is he? This guy, and he absolutely dominated Vangelis. I mean, every movie attempt he got neutralized. That was quite interesting to see. Then in second place we have Sing Song, no surprise here, and followed by Mao, the psychopath dictator. After that we have B52, Barcode, Mad Plus Minus, and so on and so forth. In Alliance Reputation, we still own the first place. NFG must be doing a crap load of bunkers because they're still sticking to the second place. And in third rank, we have UKR. Then we have Family War 0. Fifth and sixth place, we have S40 because this activates surprise attack. And they will probably keep that rank. They have no chance to take the fourth position, and I hope they drop even lower. Okay. A shout out to 13, which be inside our enemies, like among our enemies. For their power, they show the most energy. Them and NFG, they're really fighting. They're fighting more than S40. So shout out to those two alliances that at least are active. So this is the ranking so far. I have nothing else to show you, I don't think, unless you have special request. And if you want me to broadcast your battlefield, you can let me know. Cake Buster, I'm not gonna do that. Let me do my lucky wheel, and then we're gonna talk about the pre 10.4 discussion or topic. Oh, okay, that's a good one. 9 statues. Oh, Okay. All right, I'll take that. So if you let's see how much statues I have so far in officer tab. 556. I hope to have those 720 when the update will kick in, will go live, because one of them is quite interesting, but it may not be good for everyone, and this is what we're gonna talk before that. So let's 10.4. I don't have all the information yet, but there will be a few adjustments for the surprise attack. Oh, there's an ad. I'm gonna ignore the ad free. So the surprise attack will be toned down. It will be nerfed. I don't know if you guys agree, but I think that surprise attack is a little bit too strong since Lilith removed the buff for these strategic places. Yeah, there was no mind-blowing attack. I swear I see you. You said NFG bombs a lot. They do bomb a lot. What are your thoughts on the new RT officer? We're going to talk about this. So now before we do, let me finish on the surprise attack. So the surprise attack, it will be toned down. It will be nerfed. And I agree with those change, with those optimization, because between you and me, the surprise attack was just insanely strong. I mean, yes, if your alliance is dominating the battlefield, then the surprise attack may not be a big deal for you. You may be able to cope with it. But when you mix the surprise attack with the base activation, it's just too much. I mean, the surprise attack let you jump too many times. It gives you some buffs, which is fine, but the ability, the ridiculous thing is, your alliance that don't activate surprise attack, when you start a village, you can't even jump in your own village, yet the enemy can, which is ridiculous. So now this won't be possible anymore. After 10.4, when you activate the surprise attack, the difference is you won't be able to jump anywhere besides a neutral village. So if the village is under construction, your own village or the enemy village, you cannot stop and block it. Same thing as the village is being halted because somebody is blocking it already. You cannot jump right in. You can only no ZZ, no safe zone. You can only jump in a neutral village nearby and then roll to that destination. Okay, so this is good, I think, as right now you start a village and everybody flock in and block your village and then activate the base, and it's a whole shit show. So this won't be possible anymore. The second optimization the plan is, when you activate surprise attack, you no longer have a jump refresh rate boosted by 30%. You will have 2 extra jumps. That's it. Okay. I'm not too sure if this is official, but your ability to jump will be limited. As of right now, you can jump many times and it refresh much faster. So it's a real nightmare for the winning team. The surprise attack should try to help you, not give you too much power. So in my opinion, what they did with the surprise attack, I think it's good. Now, they didn't say anything yet about the base activation. However, they said that they would get rid of it. Will it happen? I hope so. Base activation was also a kind of an exploit to the game that was against the spirit of Warpath. Okay, so just for those commanders who don't know what I'm talking about, base activation is, let's say that I'm surrounded by the enemy and one of my coalition cancel the peace treaty to deliberately attack my base to activate the base defense system. So when the enemy try to siege my base, they can't because my base is already activated. It makes it really difficult. Oh, you mean no save zone? New surprise attack buff seems kind of broken. Oh, they are? Why is that? So Jason Carden, what do you mean by no ZZ, no save zone? You need a save zone. You need a save zone. You need a save zone. When your base gets blown up, you need to be able to recover your base durability. Otherwise, your base will always get blown up. So I think it's fair for everyone. That what I don't like is people abusing the save zone. So they stay in the save zone because they have a choice. This shouldn't be it. I believe that if you make the save zone smaller, and if you put all the best bunkers and all the best farm outside the save zone, you will force the alliance to stay outside the save zone. They have a good reason to leave the save zone. Now they stay inside because they have a choice to. So either that or promote or give rewards for the fighter, no matter if they win or lose, like we have in New York. In New York, when you lose reserves and when you kill reserves, you get points. So this way, it promotes fighting. So this is so far the optimization for the surprise attack. Has anyone tried to target you after save zone drop? Nope, not in S21. Nope, never inside our claimland, never. Of course, save zone is absolutely necessary, but they need to implement a mechanic where you cannot abuse it. How? I don't know. That's just my take on it. Alright, so now let's talk about the officers. You guys are lucky to be in this stream because one of the officers we will be talking the most is the new artillery officers. You guys maybe saw the videos and you're thinking, wow, he's freaking amazing. His skills are absolutely insane. But hold on, you have to look at all the numbers, and we're gonna dive right into this topic right now. Let me pop the video. Okay. Let me mute the sound. So we have Futurist Venture. He's from the Martha's Watch camp. He is a artillery specialist that have the siege badge. So you saw this officer and you're thinking, whoa, this officer looks not exactly, but you say, oh, hold on, this officer
firing data calibrated.
He looks like Eye of Providence. Can I put both windows at the same time? Okay. Not physically, but they have the same skills, or they have the same role as a sieging officer. And if you look really quick, you must say that Futurist Venture is much better than Eye of Providence, but it's not exactly it. And I'm glad that you are in this stream with me, because we're gonna dive deeper in the numbers, and you will realize that he's good, but he's not that great. So let me roll the video. So is it Gen 4 officer? He's free to play, so you can awaken him with universal statues. So if you look at his first skill, his tactical skill, we will look at max numbers, okay? So he preps 8-second prep time, that is standard stuff. And every time his tactical skill is cast, he will deal 1800 damage. So no, let's look at his awakened skill. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, his awakened skill, he will deal 2000 damage plus 400 if the target is a fortification. So building and bunkers, infantry and bunker mode. Okay. So right away you say, wow, that's much better than Eye of Providence. But hold on, let's continue. On top of it, you got a 1 second prep time reload, 1 second reduction for the prep time. Okay, so that that's his tactical skill awaken. His first passive skill, increase the officer skill boost by 15% and its officer skill resilience by 15%, which is not great, not terrible, but nothing crazy. It's a balance skill. Most of the time, the balance skills are mid. Okay. Yeah, for rocket truck, you get a little bit more damage. So the second passive skill, increase the damage intensity of this officer's troop by 32%. Now we're talking big numbers here. When attacking fortification, so the same thing as Eye of the Providence, you get a fortification damage bonus of 32%, which is quite high. If you look at his last his last passive skill, increase the damage intensity of this officer's artillery troop by 20%. Add another 5% if he's leading a rocket truck. So for those commanders out there who use the BM, the rocket truck, the Katyusha, this could be a good option. This could be either a good reason to awaken him or awaken this skill, or assemble a rocket truck. At 5%, it's not a huge deal, but the officer is already strong, so why not? So all in all, so if you look at all those numbers, it looks pretty good, pretty insane. If you think about replacing Eye of the Providence with this guy, don't do it. You're not going to get a huge upgrade, and I'll tell you why right now. So let's look at the numbers. I made a spreadsheet for all his skills. Okay, I hope you guys understand it. So it's comparing Eye of the Providence versus Futurist Venture because they're similar. The tactical skill Eye of the Providence is baseline is 1875 damage, and this is based when you attack a fortification. Okay. So all you base-to-base players or the one who likes to destroy bases, look at those numbers. It's really important. There's some, you need to understand that before wasting 720 statues. So 1875 damage for Eye versus 2400 for Futurist Venture. So there's a big difference right there. But wait, let's continue. Both have 1 second skill casting prep time. It's the same thing. Both have a 32% damage on fortification. Same thing. However, Eye of the Providence got a 40% firepower buff if he's outside Alliance territory. Most of the time when you siege a base, hey, what's up? Most of the time when you siege a base, you're outside Alliance territory. Most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. Just pair it with Eye. Yeah, I'm going there, Tien. I'm going there. Be patient. So, Eye of the Providence doesn't have the 40% fire. Eye of the Providence doesn't have the 40% firepower boost, but he does have a 20% damage intensity. And if you use the rocket truck, you have a 25% damage intensity. 20% intensity, Mamik, what's up? 20% damage intensity versus 40% firepower, the skill boost. It's kind of the same according to my testing. It's quite similar. However, Futures got a 15% skill resilience buff that Eye doesn't have. So if you think that I is much stronger than Future's Venture, hold on. I'm not done yet. So when you look at this tactical skill, the baseline is 1875 and he got a 40% skill boost. 1875 plus 40% skill boost is 2625 total skill damage. Okay? Future's Venture, he got a 15% skill boost, over 2,400 damage, equals 2,760. The difference in damage, in skill damage, is only 135. They're pretty similar. They share the same skills, and all in all, if you think that Future's Venture is much stronger than Eye of the Providence, you're wrong. He is stronger, but he's not that strong. So he's not a big upgrade. So that's why he's not for everyone. If you want to replace Eye of the Providence, don't do it. You're going to waste your statues. I mean, you're not going to waste them, but you won't benefit. You won't. It's not going to be a major upgrade. But this is not the end of the world. So like Tien said, you can use Eye of the Providence with Future's Venture in the same artillery. You will deal insane amount of damage on the base. However, you only have a 4 grid range. That is a problem if it's your only artillery. In this game, so right now my setup is, if you look at my army, I have 3 artilleries. Okay. 2 of them shoot at 5 grids. Let me switch my officer right there because I'm set up more for a defensive. Let me put back Saber. Okay. So both of those howitzer, they shoot at 5 grids, which is great on the field. You do not want to fight on the field with a howitzer that only shoot at 4 grids. You will get eaten alive. Trust me. Okay. So that one, if I put Eye of the Providence with Future's Venture, this artillery will deal insane amount of damage as long as the base is not active, and I will benefit from a 2 seconds skill prep time reduction. Okay, because each officer, both Eye of the Providence and Future's Venture, they give you 1 second a 1 second reduction on skill prep time. So basically every 6 seconds you will cast a tactical skill instead of 8 seconds, which is pretty cool. Okay, but it's good for a 2nd or 3rd howitzer. It's not ideal to pair those guys together on the same howitzer. Trust me on this. Well, you can't do it. I'm just warning you. It could be a problem on the field. If the base is inactive, no problem. If the base is active, then yes, you have a problem. So if you're not interested to fully awaken him, a good skill would be this one, if you like to do base to base. So it increases the damage intensity by 32% when attacking fortification. The 40%, no, not the 40%, that's Eye of the Providence. This is mid, this is alright. Damage intensity 20%, yeah, not big deal. So I guess the best skill to awaken would be this one. So if you train Eye of the Providence with this skill, then that would be insane. You will still deal a lot of damage. Yeah, it's ideal, logical when the base is closed and when the base is sleeping. If the base is active, you have a problem. Or just have 2 pairs of officers for 1 max RT if you are engaging troops. Bring 5 grids off setup. If you siege base, switch to siege base. It's possible to do so. Yeah, it is possible as long as you're willing to switch your setup, which many commanders now do. I mean, if you look at my army, it's been a while now that I have more than 10 officers awakened, and you can only have 10 slots. So you saw me, right? When I fight on the field, I use Saber. When I want to defend my base, I will switch with Vox because she gives a good base durability. Same thing for that. I will switch Havoc and this guy with, there you go, Torn Countess, and this is a much better setup for defending. Hey Walker, another base buster officer. Was about time. Should make it easy to deal with tanking infantry. Yep, I wish. Yeah, exactly. Because infantry, it's fortification, right? So this is it for Futurist Venture. I will awaken him, but my idea is to run this. This would be a good defensive setup. If I want to bust some bases, I will put Eye of the Providence and the new artillery officer on this howitzer, and this will increase my base busting ability by a lot. So that's it for the new free-to-play officers. Are you guys excited about this hero? Will you guys awaken him? I think he's worth it. I think he's pretty decent. Now let's let's look at the new Air Force officer. Now this one is not free to play, she's exclusive. If you guys don't know what it means, the only way to obtain the statues to awaken or level those skills is by drinking at the bistro, and purchasing drinks is quite expensive. Figure about 400 USD per skill to awaken, considering that you are pretty lucky with the drop rate of the drinks. When enemy base is active and already shooting, it doesn't really matter if you have 5 grid. No, it doesn't, because by default you will shoot at 5 grids no matter what's inside the base, provided that you have the AA fire base upgraded to level 32. Thanks for the tip, TN. So Fleeting Arrow, she's kind of cute. Let's look at her skills. So tactical skill increases the damage resist of this officer's fighter plane by up to 25%. That's pretty good. And grants the troop a 25% chance to dodge enemy attack. So that's a good protection skill. That is kind of not Nagarani 2.0, but it's kind of a... No, what's her name? With The Witcher. She reminds me of The Witcher with those buffs. So that's a tactical skill. She doesn't deal damage, but her damage resist is augmented by a lot. Now, her first passive skill. Whenever this officer's fighter plane troop dodges an enemy attack, increases its damage intensity by 1% by up to 3% for 4 seconds. 3 times 4, 12. No, sorry, 10 times. I misread. So it's 3% for 4 seconds up to 10 times. So it's 30% damage intensity buff. So let me read that again. Whenever this officer's fighter plane troop dodges an enemy attack, increases its damage intensity by 3% for 4 seconds, can stack up to 10 times. Okay, 3% times 10, it's 30% damage intensity buff. That's good. For a damage intensity, when you're north of over 25%, you're cooking with gas. How about the second one? Second passive skill, increase the damage intensity by 12.5% of this officer's troop and damage resist by 12.5%. Okay, nothing crazy, but it's another damage resist buff over something we already have. So she's all about damage resist. Her third passive skill, a protection skill, another protection buff, increases the intercept resilience of this officer's fighter plane by 65%. That is a lot. Hey, King Reaper, what's up? So she's highly, she's a high protection officer. I mean, all those whales running Nagarani with the Witcher, they will probably ditch the Witcher and put that officer on that fighter plane, and they will be able to tank bases or absorb a crap load of damage. That's gonna be bad news for the whales, not the whales, but the players defending those bombing runs. Wow. She is, but we're not done yet. We still have to see her awaken skill. So when this is awakened, whenever this officer's fighter plane troop dodges enemy fighter plane troops attack, it has a 50% chance to deal skill damage to the attacker. With a coefficient of 480 damage, this effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Not crazy. She deals a little bit of damage, but the highlights of that officer is really damage resist and protection. Pretty interesting. I'm not gonna awaken her. For me, she's not worth it. I don't have strong air force, but for all of you that run a 2 or 3 jet setup, she's a must-have. And if you can afford a 3 jet setup, then you can afford her. Enough said. Oop. Witcher plus Polar Phantom Daughter. Oh, yep. Benjamin, completely, she's tanky fighter officer. Yes. Fighting arrow with Nagarani would be nasty, bruh. Yes, bruh. Walker, at 25% dodge, you need to get hit 40 times in order to get the 10% stack in 4 seconds. Seems not that useful. 40 times is a lot, brother, because Walker, if you think about it, when you fly some jets, hold on, let me show you. Let me explain you. Where's my base? Right there. So you pull out a troop. This is buffed with the 40% barrack extension. I have 23. I don't have 4 planes. I have 23 planes in that squadron. Okay? So 23 planes attacking 40 times. It's quite possible. Trust me. Okay? And you will be able to see when somebody will awaken that officer. I'm sure you can see her stacking number on the shield when she's in action. It is doable. I mean, Lilith didn't put those numbers for nothing. She can max stack, I'm pretty sure. Oh, King Reaper, RC4 is terrible. It's horrible. It's bad. It's boring. I lost interest. And I'm more often playing other accounts in other Conquest than this one. There's absolutely nothing to do. Nothing. Let me show you, King Reaper, because you ask, and I'm such a nice guy. I will show you. There's nothing much to show, brother. There's nothing much to show. This didn't change for the last 3 days, if not more. And if you look at our enemies, the S40 is in yellow, the other S40 is in red. So they are far. Nothing happened here. You can put your base right at the border and empty it of troop, and nobody will attack it. Okay, so nothing happened here. Nothing happened here. Nothing happened here. At least before we have some land here, there was a lot of fighting because UKR, they were outnumbered. It was UKR and WTF in blue right here, and S40, both S40, NFG, and 13, they were bullying UKR, but since we built that patch of land, they stopped. That bullying just stopped, instantly stopped. I don't know why. You tell me. And there, nobody attempted. That was under control of 13, but 13 had a whole bunch of territory right there that we deleted. And they didn't fight to get it back. So that now that turned that arm factory into a neutral, or not neutral, but inactive. And if somebody dares to activate it or claim it, we will jump because we have activated the surprise attack. So S40, they can claim it, but they have activated the surprise attack anyways. So even if they claim it, they don't benefit from the buff. They don't receive the units for it. So it will probably stay like that. 13, they don't have the firepower to reactivate this arms factory. It's not gonna happen. I wish they would try, but it's not gonna happen. And now the enemy is not in a good position. They control maybe 30% of the city, and they don't have any access to the blockhouse. It's under our control, and if they want to access the blockhouse, they will have to break our wall, which I don't think is gonna happen. At this point, not gonna happen. They will not even try to. We could attack them, but there's nothing to gain attacking them besides losing reserves. They have nothing to lose, right? And if they want to access the blockhouse, they will have to attack us, but that's not gonna happen. And now when the blockhouse open, even with the surprise attack, there is a cooldown. They cannot jump right away. They have to wait 8 hours to jump. So by then, everything will be built up. So there you go. Quite a boring conquest. No, wow, no C40. What do you mean no C40? Benjamin. Yeah, there is still a lot of fight at there. We even watch how you were fighting even 2 versus 1. Wave. Our conquest has a few fights and plenty of Raven charging. Yes. Like now, I'm watching stream and watching for an attack. Okay, you're waiting your turn. Awesome. Walker, we finally went from gold 3 to gold 2. It did not go well. No. Was there a big upgrade from gold 3 to gold 2? Is that the difference is quite high? I don't know. I've never fought in gold 3 nor gold 2, so I couldn't tell you. Is there any fighting? Let me zoom in. So yeah, there is a small rally right here. Samurai, will he attempt to burn this base? He could. I mean, he's in a good position. He could do it. Will he do it? I don't know. Now we have this group. It's active. And over there up north, we have another group. So we had Night Scream right there, but I guess Spirit or those guy, Jen and the Keys, they burn him. Sing Song is right there, B52. So not much is happening. And if I look in the other neutral village, not much is happening either.
Shells don't have eyes.
Oh, Monster is burning this guy. How much power? Oh, he's a small player. He's a tiny player. Fluffy Fox 450. Yeah. So anyone who watched this game and say, okay, isn't the team in teal and the team in white enemies? Why aren't they fighting? Well, that is a good question. I don't know. Yeah, it is boring. And that's it. That's it. There's nothing else to see. And if you are looking for an exciting battlefield, look somewhere else. It's not happening. So yep, they've been doing it all day, charging on the Raven and casting the attack on the enemy base. Not much. It's quite sad. We fought a 3v5 after one of our allies changed sides. the last second before Conquest started. We still somehow managed to win. Check out 501. Battlefield 501. Oh, good for you. So it started a 3v5 and you still managed to win. That's freaking fantastic. You guys must have a strong alliance. Let me look at the battlefield real quick. So yeah, he's gonna cast. Oh yeah, he's doing some good damage. He's doing some great damage. So we're gonna watch this. Give me a few seconds. I want to play some events. I'm gonna collect some stuff and we will look at your battlefield, my friend. You said 501. Okay, we'll do that. We will do it. I will collect my free shit. No luck. I will roll some dice. I will do some Raven to get more dice. Anything interesting? Let me do this, okay? And let me do that. 12. I'll do some bunkers really quick. It doesn't matter which bunker I do. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm gonna send my plane to this bunker right here. Let me do that bunker and I will max my roll.
Heading home. Stab victory. No doubt.
Another bunker.
Move it. This is war. It's a little tough. New cross. On my way. Confirmed.
By the way, friends, I know lately there's a ton of officer tier list. Everybody is doing their tier list, but watch out, not watch out, but stay tuned to Scope's next tier list. I will be in it as well as Fubar, and we will debate. We will try to agree with the mother of all tier list. Every officers will be in there. The free to play, the pay to win, everybody is in there. Ground Force, Air Force, and most of the time we agree. So it's a video to watch. I can't wait to watch it. It's been produced since a while now, and I can't wait to watch it. So this is my last bunker. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna play the event. I should have enough. No, dummy, not this. All right, I got my 5 dice. Let's toss the dice. I've never won any base skin in those games yet. The odds are so small. We got 3 rewards. Let's scratch some tickets. This one is kind of cool. I would love to have it. I would love to own it. I don't think it's... I'm not lucky. No. Screw it. At least I got some okay rewards. I mean, let me take the city contribution badges. Those are my favorite. And let me take those wrenches. I'm so tired. I had a tough day today. A lot of things to do. Okay, let's watch this battlefield. You said 501. Let's look for 501. You said 501. Are you sure it's 501? Silver? I can't find 501. Please state the battlefield. Give me the battlefield number and I will look at it. I'm curious to watch this battlefield. Steel Phoenix gonna be on top. Yeah, still Phoenix. She's awesome. We are in Battlefield 0402. Thank you. All right. Which alliance are you in? I know 0 degrees and S37.
It is dangerous but effective.
In Rum. Yeah, I know in Rum for sure. So which alliance are you in? State your alliance. TU-52. Oh, TU-52 in good position. Is that your alliance? Ghost Squad? So Ghost Squad, they have a central command here. Why? ZD in good position? No. 37 in good position. So ZD, they managed to have this central command right there. Oh, ZD not in good position. Sorry, guys. I'm a ZD fan. I'm disappointed. China Nemesis also in good position. Oh, Ghost Squad. Yeah. Not doing too hot. Is there any fighting? Nothing's glowing so far. Oh, 9 is also not in good position. I wonder what's happening to 9. Seems like recently they're struggling. Oh, 501 is the alliance name. Okay. Yeah, I'm in there. That's inside the safe zone. Yeah, well, if you can tell me where's the battle, then I'll take a look at it.
You told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
I'm chilling in the safe zone. I got burned earlier before the stream. I escaped though, and I did an okay battle report. Nah, not great. My base was about 40, adds 40% HP left, and Sing Song, he burnt me with his artillery troop, which is super strong, so I managed to do 450 kills. I didn't lose much in the process. So let's see our friend Samurai. Let's see how he's gonna do. His oh no. Look, he's gonna lose everything. He's gonna lose everything. There you go. He's too far. Why is he tanking that far? Can he fit? Yeah, he fit. Why is he tanking from that far? It seems like a bad idea. I don't know. Because in this area, you have to travel one grid to be able to attack. And he only managed to did, what, 2% damage? And he lost everything. I mean, it didn't lose his super heavy, but he lost both of his artillery. So he's just feeding him kills. Goal 2, you can search it faster. Press, yeah, I can search. I'm aware of that. Oh. Yeah, Samurai. Sorry, bro. What's happening here? Nothing's happening here. Yeah, that's it, friends. I mean, I wanted to talk about the 10.4 optimization, the new officers, If there's hold on, if something would come up, I would be glad to show it to you, but not much is happening. So he's a pretty strong player, this guy, this 10-2. TU-52, Town North next to G37CC. Okay. Town North next to G37. Fort, the town. There's a battle. Not much happening here. What's up? Not much. What's happening, bro? ZD. It's all ZD versus this guy, Donald J. Trump. Are they gonna burn this base? Well, it's a tiny base. I mean, for me. I'm there. Oh, he got outplayed. Juggernaut. Was this guy in 21 before? No. Must be another guy. Is this what you call a battle? Not much is happening, honestly.
I don't like to talk crap.
Send me the
As I
chords
said,
if you
shells
see
don't
something.
have eyes.
I want to watch it. I'm bored here. Nothing to do. Oh, they burn. Samurai. I wanted to jump. He took my spot. I wanted to burn this guy. For me, easy. But he's a pretty strong guy as well. How much power? 578? No, he's smaller than me. But he got some good units. So you see MK over this guy's base against Sing Song, both fighter of Sing Song. So now it's a 3 against 2. MK got some pretty good units, but he's losing a lot though. So Tank 2 is coming to the rescue. No, now it's 4 players against 2 players. No, 4 against 3. There's an anti-tank gun, however, so watch out. Yeah, better retreat. There's no point of fighting over a base. How much power does Grim Reaper have? He doesn't have a super strong base, and he's not set up for base to base. So what does he have inside? Yeah, only 2 artilleries, 1 anti-tank gun, and what does this guy have? 2 howitzers. 2 howitzers, 1 anti-tank gun, 1 main battle tank. You got 3 howitzers, 1 anti-tank gun, and 1 main battle tank. A little bit better. So, yep. So that's it, guys. That's for the stream. If there was something interesting, I would have broadcast it with pleasure, but right now nothing is gonna happen. Maybe when the blockhouse will open, but I doubt it as we control the area. Ah, we have a crew now. We have B2K with his infantry. B2K can tank this base with his infantry easily. He got some pretty solid troops. He's still a free-to-play player. However, his infantry technology is all the way max. Not bad for a free-to-play player. Hey, my pleasure, Walker. Oh, we may have a little battle here. We may have a little something. I'm gonna stick around for a few minutes. Let's see how it unwind, unravel. Oh, tactical skill that didn't hit. Oh, this bomber will get disintegrated. Ooh, yep, it disappeared just like that. Yeah, B2K with his infantry, man. He's doing some great battle reports. Infantry is so tough. Look at this light tank. Ooh. Oh, they are outnumbered. NFG, they have to retreat. There's too many ground force against them. Oh yeah, UKR, they are cleaning the place. Now would be a good time to tank that base. Would be perfect timing. Sing Song is bombing, just be careful. Yeah, bombers, they don't dare to come close to 10-2 base. You have some good air force. It's the same, no, it's the same Conquest, the same boring Conquest time space. What's up, by the way? So he's buffed, he's ready to go. So if somebody is tanking the base, then we may see this guy leaving early. Will it happen? No, he recalled his troop. Yeah, not much happening, I'm afraid.
Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
That's Rome? Yes, that is Rome. You see Rome up there, Rome. We are still in the Conquest. The blockhouse will open in this weekend, actually. Where's S40? Right there. In yellow, S41 is in yellow, S40 red, S42 is in red. They don't have access to the blockhouse. They are denied. Transaction denied. They won't reach the blockhouse unless a miracle happen. NFG is more active than S40. NFG and 13 definitely more active than S30. From my perspective, at least. So this is NFG in Aqua. And if you look at S40, there's nobody. No base. No base anywhere. But only a few. Okay. a few bases there. Most of the whales are there, doing some shenanigan. So it's gonna go at this base. Boom. And this has been going like that all day. So he's gonna charge on the Raven. Monster got some pretty good troops though. I'm surprised he didn't burn out this base already. It would be cool if they can make larger conquests with 16 alliances. Yes, that would be cool. 16 alliances, no lag, of course. The lag is terrible these days. Is it only me, or the game has been lagging? It's not refreshing quickly. The troops shows delay. Everything is sluggish. A lot of players are complaining about it, and it's not getting better. Like the recent week, we had all sorts of issues. You want to recall troop, and they just take their sweet time to go back to base. Meanwhile, your troop died because he couldn't garrison in time. So S40 is just waiting till blockhouse is open so they can block build. They cannot, Jay. Hello, Simon. The S40, they cannot they activate the surprise attack, but they cannot use it the first 8 hours after the blockhouse open. There's a cooldown. Every time a new zone open, there is a cooldown. So they have to wait. And by the time they can jump, they won't be able to because the area will be fully built. Alright? So they're shit out of luck. Oop. Oop. Yeah, he can do nothing. He doesn't have the power. 413 million seems like a lot. He's in reality, his all-time power is 350, and he got a level 20 skin set or collector's level. Monster is a bigger guy. He's walking at 578, sorry. 578 million power, all-time power, and his collector level is at 46. So it's slightly more powerful than me, but I do have a better collector level. As a matter of fact, I need to upgrade. Let's watch this round. Does he have the blue artillery? Yeah, he does have the blue artillery, so that's why he's dealing some good damage. Oh, he's almost gone. He's almost done. Our fight is going to get going. Our enemies are waking up. Catch you later, Antoine. Thanks for the updates. My pleasure, Walker. Have a good one. Good luck on your battle, and I hope you crush them all.
This would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
Oh, Simon, the Predator. Yeah, I know that name. I hope I didn't go too harsh on your alliance. By the way, hello, Simon. Which unit is Lady Justice officer suited for? She's popular for the light tank because she got a slowdown skill, and that's ideal for a light tank. Oh, monster, watch out, be careful, you're losing troops. Oh, tactical skill. That wasn't super clean. You want to check out Conquest 0406. Oh, they will. Oh, that's awesome news, Tin. That is good. I mean, if their claim is accurate, if they work on that, that would change the game. Now you won't have a choice to make a group and burn out bases. Without army groups, you won't make any progress. Battlefield 0406. I will watch it. I just want to see this guy disappear. How Monster is gonna deal with that. So usually when he's such when his health is so low, you tend to take more risk because you want to expedite the process. You say, okay, one last round, I should be able to do it, and then you push your luck, and that's when you make mistakes, and then your base gets blown up because now your base is empty and you cannot defend yourself. But unfortunately for Killer B, he's not strong enough to burn that base. He should recall his troop. What is he doing? Yeah, Killer B, he could have a chance if he had a good light tank, but his light tank is just too weak. And this is, I don't want to criticize Monster, but this is not the way he should do it, because he's exposing himself to a main battle tank attack. So watch out for this guy. What you want to do is you want to pre-charge one howitzer until the officer skill is ready to launch, and when you arrive, when you are in range from the base, then you bring two other artilleries, and all three of them are pre-charged, but one of them among the three is the officer skill is charged. So if he attempt to attack you, then he will eat two officer skill in the face. So this is how you should do it, but it requires a lot of you cannot be drunk when you do that, okay? You need to be focused. You have a lot of troops to move over, and you want to avoid getting caught in an ambush. But once you master it, I mean, you're untouchable. And this guy, recall this troop, recall! Okay, now he lost his light tank. That was kind of messy. And he activates his extra buff, and he's at 1%, so I don't think that's going to help him much. So let's see how he does. Subscribe to your channel. It's a pleasure to watch you, my friend. Thank you, Simon. I'm glad you like it. I try to help the community by giving out tricks and learn the game, and sometimes post funny stuff. I mean, it's all jokes, right? It's a game, so might as well have fun watching the content. Recall again, Monster. What are you doing? He's gonna lose everything. Oh my god.
I don't like
Ooh, that was messy.
As I said, shells don't have eyes.
Now this base sitting at 1%, only 3 full troops inside. Now you should draw this one instead. Come on, monster, burn that guy. Yeah, yeah, but he's, I mean, he's doing the right thing, but he's not executing it the proper way. I mean, every time he's baiting the Raven, he's also baiting the main battle tank, killing all his howitzer. Like this troop, you see? Oh, okay, now he recall which was the proper move. Boop. He's gonna attack this one. Recall. Okay. Burn him. Ooh, he almost fell into a trap. Boop. All right. You said which battlefield again? 0406. Let's see it. That's our battlefield. No, what am I talking about? I know this battlefield. Which alliances? So this is a 3v5. I know this one. Phoenix and server 27. So KJK and 24 NT, they are together versus 5 alliances. And that's gonna be interesting. So KJK, they control one blockhouse that will be under contest by AS. Okay, those two alliances are not friend. 27 NT will be fighting against AS as well. Oh, that's going to be tough for AS. They will be fighting on both fronts, so they will have to make a decision which blockhouse they will push. Oh, that's a tough one. Nova, they're not in a good position. The Unbroken, they're trying to force their way. What's happening here? Oh, somebody's blocking. Oh. Oh. Ooh, that village is oh. That village will not be completed. So that's it? So they're blocking the village and that's it? So 27 NT, aren't they mostly Asian? Well, yeah, by their name, you can tell. Is it Chinese, Korean? I don't know. Well, they have some good players. I know some players. Some of them used to be in G27. Alright, so this village is not in good shape. They have a lot of pressure from the north. Okay. Can Rapier Avok beat Rapier Steel Phoenix? I don't think so. Yeah, Monster has lost a lot, definitely. Oh, it's a 4v4? I thought it was a 3v5. Avengers not in a good position, so what's happening here? Oh, they are building, okay. Trying to get closer to that town. I don't think it's going to be possible. Phoenix is also adding a layer of village to protect that settlement. Still in the safe zone. KJK building in the safe zone. I thought it was a 3v5. Somebody from Phoenix told me it was a 3v5. Maybe it changed, or maybe he lied. Rapier and Steel is my setup. Steel Phoenix, Rapier and Steel Phoenix on a light tank. So far, nothing beats that. All right, friends. It's past my bedtime. No, just kidding. It's almost 10. I want to make this stream 2 hours. Talk about those update optimizations that will be live in 2 weeks. So when you see the update rolling in Warpath Liberation, it takes about 2 weeks until it roll into the regular edition, the one we play. So yep, I'll try to stream the blockhouse opening, but guys, I don't promise anything. To be honest, I don't think much will happen. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully S40 try to push us with NFG. It will be a fun battle. Until then, friend, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care and have a great weekend. See ya.